Guest of honor of this occasion, we are the distinguished chairman of this occasion and the special. Thank you very, very, very much. We recognize the president here seated. We therefore recognize the presence of Barrister Abdullahi University. If you are clapping, please. Okay, I'm told that he will reappear again. Chairman of Kapapulu Local Government for coming. We also recognize. Thank you very much. Is representing the chief. Honor to have you in our midst. Also recognized. Thank you. Also in our midst, also welcome to our midst is Engineer Opalua, the director. Please, I hope I pronounce the name correctly. We will come back to that. We welcome this. We also recognize the presence of Mr. Ayi. We are honored to have in our midst Professor Paul. Can we have Rivers State University will be taken to places by you. Be glorified in the name of Jesus. As we are gathered here, we pray that you will lead us aright and make this program a huge success to the glory of your name alone. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Thank you very much. Goodwill message and opening remarks. To Kogi State Governor. You're welcome to our Mr. Chairman for his.
If you are abandoned, I think that is highly commendable, Mr. Jamile. Now to the reason why we are here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to support the occasion of the Exposure Media 24 annual lecture and award presentation. I have been attending events, and of course that of this media outfit. I remember the last one I attended was in Lokoja, and I think last year I was supposed to be the chairman of this occasion, but I was outside the country, and my brother, may so rest in peace, late Honorable Ade Ayodele, was here. So that's to tell you that I am following you, I'm following your events. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we stand to encourage, the younger generation, and especially when they tend to stand on their own and in this kind of endeavor. So for me, Mr. Gabriel Olayemi has been very, very wonderful, and I pray that God will take you to greater heights. When I just sat down there, you can see the hall is not full, but at the same time, it is not it's not the quantity here, but the quality. If you listen when the MC was introducing, recognizing dignitaries, I mean, the crop of people we have here is the creme de la creme. So that is it. I mean, we might as well have gone to Wuse Market and go and pack people to come and sit down here, and they're not even, adding any value. But I believe that those of us who are here today, we are gentlemen and ladies, and we have what it takes to contribute. And I want to urge us to please try as much as possible to encourage this media outfit. It is homegrown, it is ours, and I can see them going places. On that note, I would like to declare this occasion open to the glory of Almighty God. I thank you.
Misinformation and deformation is inevitable. And that's why we thank the chairman that has been following the Exposure Media outfit for a while now, making sure that they grow and disseminate the right information to the society. Mr. Chairman, we are grateful, sir. To speak for the chairperson on this occasion will be our one and only, who is the representative of the chairperson, Honorable Shola Adebola, representing Yeye Esther Abejide, the chairperson of this occasion. Please, you are welcome, sir.
I've been asked to apologize to the organizer for her inability to be here. It is because an earlier schedule. The goodwill from her is, please keep on going. You started very well for a very long time, and you have projected the female ones in a manner that without any discrimination. Please continue to struggle, and you can count on her support any day, anytime. She appealed to all invited guests to please rally around this young man so that he can keep on going ahead with his banner.
By Olayemi Gabriel, publisher, the Exposure Media, at the 24th annual lecture and award presentation held at the National Merit Award Secretariat, Merit House, Maitama, Abuja, on Wednesday, October 11, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, good day and warm welcome to the Exposure Media Annual Lecture and Award presentation. I am deeply honored to stand before you as the publisher of the media outfit to address this distinguished gathering. Firstly, let me use this opportunity to appreciate God, the Almighty, for His mercy and sustaining grace on our reputable media outfit, Exposure newspaper, which has seen us to this moment. My wife is not here, she's far right away, but I know her spirit is here. I equally want to appreciate her for her commitment, support, and prayers towards the development and expansion of our media outfit, and the management staff of the Exposure Media who have been working tirelessly and putting all they have for the overall development of the media outfit. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing us with your presence today. Today is not just a celebration, but also an opportunity for us to recognize and appreciate the talent, achievement, and contributions of individuals and organizations who have remarkably excelled in their respective fields. This annual lecture and award presentation program serve as a platform to acknowledge their hard work, dedication, and outstanding performances that have made a significant impact on their communities and beyond. Today we gather to applaud the remarkable achievement of various sectors. Each of the winners today has demonstrated exceptional abilities, determination, and an unwavering commitment toward excellence. It is essential to appreciate the fact that success doesn't come easily. It requires countless hours of hard work, perseverance, and sacrifice. It demands pushing only one's limits, embracing challenges, and never settling for mediocrity. The awardees being honored here today have excelled in every aspect and have become role models for aspiring individuals. The accomplishments of today's awardees are not limited to their personal achievements. They have also positively impacted their communities, inspire others to strive to make this world a better place. Their success stories are a testament to the power of passion, dedication, and positive change. On behalf of the social media, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the awardees. You have not only set new standards of excellence, but you have also become beacons of inspiration for others to follow. It is through your achievement that we see the limitless possibilities that lies within each and every one of us. I would also like to express my sincere thanks to those who painstakingly reviewed the nomination and selected the awardees. Their expertise, time, and dedication ensured that the recipients truly deserve the recognition they are receiving today. I urge my colleagues in the media to remain objective in their reportage. As they say, pen is mightier than the sword. I urge us in the profession to use pen for the development of humanity, in particular in our beloved nation at large. Let us be more of investigative in our daily activities so that we can always be guided with the facts and not the other way around. To the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the governors and other leaders, I pledge for responsible and responsive governance for a better Nigeria. While our leaders in different positions of authority are striving daily to provide good governance for the people, they must at all times be aware of the plight of Nigerians who are currently going through hunger, economic crisis, and other challenges bedeviling the nation. They must cultivate the habit of listening to the masses who are wallowing in abject poverty and hunger as such step to provide good leadership for the people. Let me also use this opportunity to commend our result-oriented service chief under the able and pragmatic leadership of our awardee, one of our awardees, General Christopher Musa, who are winning the war against banditry, insecurity, and terrorism. I want to appeal to our military to sustain the feat for us all to continue to witness a secured nation. For my beloved Nigerians, we must continue to support the policies and programs of the government so that their good plan for the nation can be realized for the rural development of Nigeria. Nigerians must desist the habit of vilifying or denigrating those who are in the position of authority, as such could hinder the progress and prosperity we are waiting for. Today, a reputable outfit, the Exposure Media, will be honoring those individuals who have done well in their various fields of endeavor. Our esteemed, respected awardees as follows: General Christopher Musa, Chief of Defense Staff; Dr. Mrs. Oluwatoyin Sakirat Made, Nigeria Force Female Accountant General of the Federation; Professor Sunday Paul Bako, the Vice Chancellor, Calabar State University; Senator Sunday Karimi, Senator Kogi West; we have Dr. Olusola Dumosu, the Commandant, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, FCT Command. We have Honorable Luke Abejide, members of Reps representing the good people of Yagba Federal Constituency. We have Commander Jerry Modara, is the Kogi State Security Advisor. We have Barrister Joseph Adebola Tolonse. We have Dr. Muyi Aino, the Executive Secretary, National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. Others are Engineer Koliola Emmanuel Fadeni, is the Group Managing Director, KSI Group of Company. Honorable Madu Chika, Dr. Joseph Ame, a Security Consultant. We have Dr. Abdul Ganiu Obatoyibo, Administrator, CEO, Public Service Institute of Nigeria. We have Honorable Oluwafemi Idris. We have Professor Kende Imisi Temitope Eniola, is the Vice Chancellor, Kogi State University, Kaba. We have Prince Solomon Kaode Esenyi, convener of the Ododo Progressive Movement. We have Barrister Jaye Samuel Ajayi, is the Senior Special Assistant Legal to the Honorable Speaker of House of Representatives. We have Dr. Yahya Baba Usman, is the Rector of Federal Polytechnic, Ida. We have Honorable Barrister Zacchaeus Dare Michael, the Executive Chairman, Kabun Local Government Area. We have Engineer Basu Gegu, Honorable Commissioner for Solid Minerals and Natural Resources, Kogi State, and Honorable Taufik Issa, Director General, Kogi State Utility Infrastructure Management and Compliance Agency. In our quest to broaden the reach and improve on the quality of news delivery, there are a lot of things our media outfits needed to serve Nigeria and Nigerians better. This includes our personal vehicles and our office apartments in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, and that of the Lagos, the commercial capital city of Nigeria, which require a huge fund. Your financial assistance and support to this regard will be greatly appreciated. We would also like to end our speech by congratulating all the awardees once again. May you continue to inspire others, achieve even greater milestones, and create a positive impact in the world. Thank you all, and God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
And not to destroy, not to plan. And I want to crave the indulgence of the chair being for me. So please, invitation of awardees. Each of the awardees will be announced if need be. Okay. I'm a man under authority here. Under authority here, the chairman dictates the Vice Chancellor of Kogi State University, Kaba, should please give us address and approach. Thank you very much. Prof, we're grateful, sir.
And thank you. I like the title of your magazine, The Exposure. And I think it speaks to what journalism is supposed to do, to expose things. So whether the good, the bad, or the ugly. But I'm happy that you're exposing the good. And I pray all that you have desired, you will get it. But we'll try and make it very fast. Don't worry. I don't stop much because I'm a scientist. So we'll try and push it fast. When I was asked to come and speak, and I was given this title, first, I always find it a privilege when it's time to speak, especially to youths or about youths. I had some other engagement. Actually, I'm supposed to be in the training in the Senate now, but I had to opt that, okay, let me come here. It's a duty I have to perform. And I look at the title. I won't have to read it, you can read it yourself. And I ask myself a few questions. That title speaks to the heart of what we are passing through as a nation. And I particularly observe that it talks about the youths that me I like talking to. Part of the reason why I like talking to the youth is because by my calling as a teacher and by my placement as a VC now, the life of several youths have been entrusted into my hands. And that means I have a job to do. In doing my job, I've tried to ensure that we are not just training children that will be local champions. We want them to be champions, yes, but they won't be local champions. We are pushing them. We're in a generation that is different from the generation in which most of us were born. We are in the 21st century. So we're trying to look at training them to be children that align with the requirements and the needs of the 21st century. And as we'll be discussing this morning, I just want to share some thoughts with us I always tell my students there is no answer that is wrong. The answer you give is your thought. So no answer is wrong. You can defend every answer you give. So the thought that we'll be sharing this morning will not be about the challenges. That's one thing I've seen we do a lot of time in this country. When we talk about youth, we just whip up the problem and we don't find solution. We are not talking about the problems. We are talking about what opportunities are available for us and what we can do. And I want you to know the youths are actually the ones that have the power to reshape the economy of this nation. And that is what we are going to be doing. So I decided to modify first the topic so that people, that topic looks long and unwieldy. And then sometimes when we are training students, we say your topic should be sharp, should convey the message at one glance. So what I'm talking to you about is how will the youth be able to make our economy sustainable, and then we'll have a prosperous Nigeria. I said before that the youth have power. The youth are the pillar of any nation. The Jackpot syndrome that is happening, you'll be surprised why in Europe, in Canada, they are allowing them to come in. Should I tell you the secret? They need the strength of the youth. And that's why they are allowing them to come in. There is a certain age above which if you apply, they will not allow you to go. But below an age bracket, which is the productive youth age, they allow you to come. Nigeria has about 60% of its population to be youth, or a little more than 60% actually. And that means we have dynamic power. The demographic power of the people that are productive, they are youth, they are ready to go. So we are having first an advantage. And that's what I want us to do in our mind. These young people spearhead innovation. Any phone you hold and you present to a young child, he will tell you something you don't know about that phone. I was using this phone for 1 year and I was telling myself it does not have provision for fingerprint. For 1 year, I was deceiving myself that because as you see that there is no provision for fingerprint. Until I was talking to some kids that just finished SS3. I said, this one doesn't, and they say it has fingerprint. I said, what do you mean? It does not have fingerprint. I said, bring it. And I gave it to them. And they said, okay, put your finger on the power button. Lo and behold, the fingerprint is on the power button. These are kids just leaving secondary school. And me, I've been carrying phone for 1 year, deceiving myself. So they have the innovation, they have the drive. And that is the things that we are pushing to the background. We are saying they don't belong. They know what they want to do. They are the people that we need to go and talk to. I want to first talk from my field of profession, education. So what do we need to do in education to make these youth to become people that will drive the economy? In my school, we say we are training our students to beat the best and be the best. Globally competitive, nationally recognized, and locally relevant. You must be able to solve the problem in Beleko, which is our immediate village. You must be able to solve the problem in Nigeria. And anybody in Europe that calls you, you must be able to stand and talk to them. That's what we want to train them to do. And how can we do that? First, they need some skills. Those skills are skills that are dynamic, they are interconnected. You don't have to say because you're in mass communication, you won't know anything about computing. No, that time has gone and it's far gone. They need to have a drive that can help them to compete in the global economy. The economy is no longer local. What is happening in Nigeria is affected anywhere in the world. Actually, part of the economic problem we're having in Nigeria started because Russia invaded Ukraine. For those that know, grain started becoming expensive because Russia was not allowing grain to pass through. How much was the business, something happening in Europe and here, global economy? So the youth must be people that are able to play in those fields. And one other thing that, of course, you all agree with me is technology has taken over everything. And they call it 4IR, the fourth industrial revolution. Whether you like it or not, technology is taking over. Many years ago, you used to go to the bank and queue up. Then when ATM came, you were happy you were using ATM. You don't know, you're already working with artificial intelligence. But when you hear artificial intelligence now, you say, no, it will spoil the world. You're already using it. And it didn't spoil the world. So technology is not here to spoil the world. It is only here to improve. And that's the kind of thing our youth are prepared for. And we need to tell them and equip them. So the skills that the kids need in this age, Number one, they need critical thinking and ability to innovate. When we were growing up, you were taught 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 2. I'm sure you remember that one in primary school. That is regurgitative learning. And that is the learning that we have been handing over from year to year, year to year. You are not taught to reason. But we have to stop that. What these kids need now is the ability to reason. They must use their brain. The white man came to teach us so that we can take instruction. Don't do what I tell you to do. But now we need to teach ourselves to reason and solve our problem. You need a mirror, but you don't have a mirror. But your phone has a reflective surface. You already have a mirror. That's the kind of thinking that we should give our kids. And that's the kind of exam that we're giving them in our school. Not come and cram and bring it back. Now that's why I say there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. You can argue your point. And then based on the quality of your argument, you are scored. That's deductive reasoning. The second thing, adaptability. Things will continue to change whether you like it or not. So what do? You must be able to modify your own ways. You are going left, suddenly there's the roadblock. You don't have to sit down and start crying. There's roadblock here, what do I do? Oh, you just go with this roadblock, you can actually climb it and go over it. You adapt, climb and go over, and continue your journey. The youth have to be taught in that direction. Digital literacy, whether you like it or not, you have left that law. The time when you carry chalk to teach has passed. It has passed, whether we like it or not. So when you still buy chalk, buy marker, we are wasting time, wasting money. It is easier to teach using digital platform, and the student just must go. I can teach my class from here. Even though I'm in Abuja, I can teach them in Kaba from here because of digital literacy. And this is the kind of things that this youth want to work with. I told you that kids that don't live in secondary school taught me and showed me that this thing has fingerprint. There are a lot more things they know about the phone. They can use the phone. They are on TikTok. They are on YouTube. They are on Instagram. And we are condemning them because we are not teaching them to use it correctly. These are digital platforms that can be used to teach them. So what do we do in our school? We give them all these things, but we give them assignments that they will be using those things for. So the time you spend on your phone, you are using it to do assignment that will add to you. And that is what I think we need to do. The fourth thing that we need to send to them is entrepreneurial mindset. My only worry is that when we talk about entrepreneurial mindset now, what I see us talking about is art and craft. For the elderly ones, I'm sure you remember in those days that they will go and make basket, go and make mats, all of those things, the art and craft of those days. And they are bringing it back. They say we should go and learn carpentry now. Go and learn how to prepare, how to make cake, and all those things. That is not the entrepreneurial mindset that we need. Entrepreneurial mindset that we need now is for you to teach these students to be able to identify a problem, generate a solution, and make revenue from it. That is what entrepreneurial mindset is about. You don't have to be that. I'm in microbiology, for example. I'll show you one of the things I show my students. I don't have to be in microbiology and go and learn carpentry. I can sit down with the knowledge of microbiology I have, look at problems around. What problem is here that I can solve as a microbiologist? And I provide solutions. That is the entrepreneurial mindset that we need to provide. In doing that, they need to collaborate. Because I don't know how to market, because I was not taught to market, but I can generate product. So I need somebody who is a marketer to market my product. And that's collaboration. A tree does not make a forest. And we are living in a world where we can no longer live in silos. And we need to get this youth. These youth are actually ready. We are only the one that we need to align with them. Then number 6 is ethical leadership. Ethical leadership, first of all, recognizes the fact that everybody is human being and they are equal. And then integrity is necessary. If you are an ethical leader, you don't want to amass everything to yourself alone. You remember to share it around. And like my friend Dimas used to say, it is for the common good. And that's what we are putting our children to try. This is one of the ways that we are teaching our kids. Who is a leader? Ordinarily, from this picture, you assume the one that is different, that is in front, is the leader. That is not leadership. But that is what we have pushed to our children. You have to be different because you are the leader. You have to be separated from the follower because you are the leader. No. The leader is the one that knows the way, goes the way, shows the way, and inspires others to go in that direction. That is leadership. And that is what these youth want to see. They want to see somebody they can copy. And that is where we are pushing them to go. So I said the entrepreneurship mindset we need to have is the driver of our economy. That is what will bring solution. That is not, this is what we want them to see. As an entrepreneur, identify a problem. As an entrepreneur, determine the solution that you can get, which I call your brand, then you market. Most of us belong here, 1 and 2, but we don't know how to promote our brand. That's why you need to collaborate. And then when you collaborate and you make money, the exposure you have done your part to market the magazine, you may not know how to market it. And that is part of what these youth will know how to do. They know how to market themselves and solve the problems. So, what are the potential that we have for these youths? And that is my interest. So that every young person that you see, you tell them, look, I know you can do this. I know you can do this. First, in digital economy, you can work remotely. You can be your place and be doing data analytics for people. You can be in a place and be doing freelancing. You can get involved in tech innovations. These are things, and then you can do coding, get involved in AI. The machines need to learn, because we are the one that instruct the machine, but if you are not involved, then you are not there. In agribusiness, there's animal husbandry, which is the one that they push us to poultry. There's cropping. Any of these things are available, and then in renewable energy, many youths are going to solar tech. They do solar panels and things like that. But are we equipping them? Are we supporting them? And I think that is what we really need to do. First, as government, we need to do something. Government needs to invest in educational reform. And I want to acknowledge the government of Kogi State. I'm saying this because I'm from there and I've seen it. The government of Kogi State is doing so much in education and is generally transforming education. And I'm sure by the time the products from Kogi State come out, people will come to Kogi to come and learn and copy it. You see, I won't want to talk too much. When you see our product, you will know the difference. Digital infrastructure is very expensive, but you need to invest in it. But that's the way to go. And when we talk about digital infrastructure, there are 3 categories of it. The hardware is there. Then there's the software, and then there's the humanware. The hardware are the computers that you need to buy. Those ones you will see. But the software are programs that you will not see. But the people using it will run with it. And then the humanware are the people that will run with that thing. You need to train them. If you get that done, then you will be set and ready to run. Then finally, our funding mechanisms should be youth-friendly. Again, don't mind me that I'm mentioning my state. It is what I know that I will say. You take charity and say it begins from home. In Kogi State, our government here have just again released bursary to students of Kogi State origin. That's already making life easy for them, because that means you can concentrate on your book and pay your fees. And also, I want to acknowledge the government of the Federation for the NEL Fund, National Education Loan Fund. That also makes it easy for students to also access education. Sometimes we need to also encourage ourselves. Not everything is a lie. Now, true is also present, and we should follow the truth. These youth-friendly funding schemes make it possible for the youth to get the type of education that will transform them. As private sector individuals, I'm happy that some general managers are here. You can also invest in education, not by starting schools. Well, there's a general mindset in this country that if you start a university, it's to make money. Yes, you will make money, but you have minimum of 15 years before you can start making money if you start a university. I'm telling you because I know. The initial capital, you will not make money in the first 15 years. After 15 years, yes, when you have established, you will make money. But there's a way you can make your name in the university. You can partner with the university. You can provide mentorship for youth. We are talking about entrepreneurship. You can give them exposure to see how to run business. And that is going to be very helpful. You can provide capital, maybe endow chairs. Go into research. Many of us drink wine today, and you enjoy it. Wine is a product of somebody from the industry begging somebody in the university to solve problem for them. It's my future, I know. A producer of wine had problem, and he went to the industry, he went to the university, talked to the teacher of one of the students, I have this problem, please help me. Incidentally, the person was a chemist. But wine production is actually a biology process now. But what do we see in this country? When we have problems, we are not ready to interact with the university. They don't have anything they can do. We have a lot we can do. and the youth are there to work. And I think it will be good if we come. Let them come and experiment. And then before you know it, once you don't score 200, you know that you have flipped jam. And gradually we are building something. That is not the personal thing. If we cannot meet up to 200, let them go back to 11. I think it's like time to talk to my friend. That's what they want to relate to, the technology. And I want to talk to their ways are not like our own. We can only provide guidance for them.
Quality of the presentation we have just had. Thank you once again, Vice Chancellor. Yola, thank you so much. So please, we know what the economy, the state of the nation, especially our economy, and we need to encourage the media. Even organizing this alone, organizing this gathering, it has cost some good money, and not to talk about the presentation. So I encourage you, please, as you come up here to receive your awards, just, nothing will be too small to encourage the media outfit. Thank you so much.
Of the publisher on this occasion. Thank you very much, sir. Now, by Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, you're welcome, sir.
The Exposure Media team, this award is presented. It's called the Nigeria Defender. It's presented to General Christopher Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff. So please kindly deliver this on behalf of kindly please deliver this on behalf of the Exposure Media team. Thank you so much.
And our political masters that are here, I seek to stand on the well-established protocol. The Chief of Defense Staff, Armed Forces of Nigeria, General Christopher Gwadu Musa OFR, would have loved to be here in person, but due to operational exigencies, he directed I should be here and represent him accordingly. I want to thank the organizers for inviting the CDS. Personally, I have learned a lot today. Listening to the paper presentation by the Vice Chancellor of Kogi State University, I have come to learn about the tremendous efforts that have been made in the educational sector in Kogi State, a state that my very good friend was a governor for 8 years. That is Yahya Adoza Bello. I'm sure it's going to be the same story in Taraba State as well. The Vice Chancellor is here. I'm sure our colleague, who is also the governor in Taraba State, Lieutenant Colonel Kepas, is also doing the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to know that the armed forces of Nigeria is indeed your own armed forces. It is doing a lot to ensure that each and every Nigerian is secured. Of course, we cannot do this alone. We need the buy-in of the general public, people like you, people in the academia, people in politics, people in the parliament, people from all shapes of life. We need them. We need their support. The armed forces the armed forces belong to you. You need to own it. So on behalf of the Chief of Defense Staff, I will encourage you, please continue to encourage us, continue to support us. Where we are operating in all the communities, we need your support. The CDS is doing a lot. One of his leadership philosophy is being people-centered. whatever he's going to do, you always consider the need of the people. How is it going to impact on the larger society? Currently, he's hosting one of the biggest sporting festivals in Africa, in military in Africa. That is the Africa Military Games, AMGA. It's currently ongoing in MKO Stadium. The first edition was held 22 years ago in Kenya. Since then, no country was willing to host the second edition because it's capital intensive. But this CDS take the bull by the horn and said, no, Nigeria must host this. Currently, 22 countries are participating. Interestingly, Burkina Faso and Mali are also having their representatives in the stadium. So I want to use this opportunity to encourage you at this fine time to attend, and also the closing ceremony taking place on Saturday. Thank you very much for inviting us.
The CDS say something.
Okay, on the last most important aspect, I cannot say anything for now. I cannot announce anything. I will get back to my principal, but I will assure you the CDS is going to say so. Thank you very much.
This award is presented to Engineer Solomon Kayode as human and community builder development. Okay? Thank you so much. Please continue to do that.
Look at that.
To the glory of God Almighty. Thank you and God bless.
You have not told us we are appealing for funds. Nothing will be too small to announce. Thank you.
Actually, a special newspaper. It's my friend, my brother. I think that should be between. I will do something that you will appreciate by God's will.
The overall best. But we thank God that the exposure news media have done this. This is just a token which shows that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, put in your best and you will be recognized because people are watching. When I was contacted first, this Kogi State, and I didn't have any direct connection with the publisher. So I remember then that the whole world is one place now. Wherever you are, it's a global village. Wherever you are, you can reach out to anywhere. My colleague, the Vice Chancellor of Kogi State University, did mention that even from here, you'll be able to teach his students in Aiba. Oh, sorry, Kaba. You know, so this is how it is in today's world. I was very impressed with the presentation of that paper, very well articulated in terms of the major areas where we need to step up our game in the educational sector. I congratulate you, Prof. VC, my colleague. I think it was a very well presented summary of what is happening in the educational sector, particularly at the university level. I was particularly taking note about the issue of 140 minimum admissible score. Over the past 5-6 years, we have been observing this 140 for universities in other sectors of the tertiary education. There are some that are even going as low as 90. Now you look at it, and 140 is 35%. Now you bring in 35% people into the university, then suddenly you tell them that they require 40% to progress. How? Because 40% is the pass mark for undergraduates in most Nigerian universities, in most of the programs that we run. Because there are some, like medicine and so on, that the minimum pass is 50%. You know, but now somebody, you say, okay, you're qualified to come in at with 35%. Then in his very first year, he cannot pass any course unless he has 40%. What magic would have happened in his brain that suddenly transform to that? So we really need to critically look at this. As we were discussing during the presentation, we said, is there a way out of this circumstance? For example, we used to have A-levels where even weak students are trained, are improved before they go into the university. And suddenly we say we don't want A-levels anymore. Then we have a situation where children from secondary school at the age of 15, they write down, and you expect them to be in the university. I was at the last, I'm sure my colleague DC was at the last policy meeting of JAM. It was worrying that it was actually vice chancellors that were propagating this and supporting it. And yeah, okay, it was debated and so on and so forth. And the conclusion was that, okay, fine, for this year, let this be the last year, and then as from next year and so on. Then suddenly everything changed again. What are we really doing? You know, so we really need to look at this thing very, very critically if we must improve on what is coming out from the universities. I'm sorry, the chairman was signaling me that I'm talking too much already. That's how we are, chairman, that's how we are. So please just indulge me a little. I will take this time to actually commend the efforts of our Governor, His Excellency Abdul Kefas, retired colonel. Although he said we shouldn't be saying retired, we should just call him doctor. He's doing quite a lot in our state, in the educational sector. So I'm sure we've been reading about it in newspapers and other media outfits. Taraba State is probably one of the only states, a few of them, a few states are following now, that has declared free and compulsory education at the lower level, in primary and secondary school. That is part of what he is doing to improve on the educational sector. And then I say, who says that military men cannot be good governors? Thank you very much. I will support this organization, my personal donation of 200,000 naira.
Another big round of applause. Thank you very much, team. We are given this award as the most resourceful and outstanding personality of the year. Oh, this is wonderful. Congratulations.
I want to consider this award a privilege because I was shocked when I received the information, but then I cannot but just appreciate God for the honor and appreciate the exposure meeting that God Almighty will continue to bless the work of your hands. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the presence of the Vice Chancellor of the university of my hometown. I'm meeting you for the first time. And I was really very impressed with your lecture, your teaching this morning. I am proud of you. And because of that, as a lover of education, by the special grace of God, I will be giving very full support from my place of work through the office of the Chairman House Committee on 10 votes. I will do my very best. And because I'm also a product or a beneficiary of education, I'm going to support your school, the program that you have analyzed to us this afternoon with a sum of 500,000. And for the exposure newspaper, I thank you for the honor. I'm supporting you with the sum of 200,000. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
We recognize your presence. You are welcome. Also, Dr. James Yahaya Baba Usman, Rector, Federal Polytechnic.
On behalf of the Exposure Media team, I present this award to you. Congratulations.
And all observers here present. I want to say thank you to Almighty Allah SWT for this privileged awards from Exposure Media Office. Having said that, I want to sincerely follow the trend of other awardees of the surprise that we got. I also got the same surprise when I got the information that I'm to be awarded today as the Rector of the Year. Sometimes this time last year, I was also given this kind of award as the Rector of the Year. How the survey was conducted, I don't know. And unfortunately for me, I don't even know the organizers or any of the organizers. When I came in, I was looking out to know who is the organizer until he was invited to present his talk. I still want to thank Exposure Media, and I pray that we will expose yourself more than this. My chairman, I know you have to ask me I personally, as a civil servant, sir, while I seated here, I was going to tell you that I was looking for my salary. But as I sat down here, I received a lot of my salary. So personally, I will select an unannounced, undisclosed amount of money to Exposure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. That's a brilliant one. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Receive his salary. Oh, he has received it now. I also want to let you know that my salary has also arrived. The giver is present here in person, who just walked in a few minutes ago, in person of Honorable Salman Idris. Please a round of applause for him. The honorable member at the federal level that is doing well, representing us well, and is initiating various numbers of bills that is going to have a very tremendous impact on the lives of our people at home. I think he actually deserves commendation at this point, and that is why I am recognizing him and I'm welcoming him on behalf of the Exposure Media to this venue. And I want him to come and say one or two things so that they will add color to the event. Thank you, my honorable Salman Idris, please, a wonderful round of applause for me.
I am here. I'm just surprised that I was actually invited here as a special guest because I thought we were some of us are supposed to be member of board of trustee of this particular exposure magazine based on our long-time relationship over the years. I must commend you. I must commend the organizers of today's occasion. My brother has been very consistent, very persistent in this venture which he has taken upon himself. He's a great member of the Fourth Realm, and it's not surprising the caliber of people I see gathered here today. Permit me to recognize my own Vice Chancellor of the newly created Kogi State University. So that's so that I can have easy passage back home when I'm going. Permit me to also recognize my own boss, Architect Ibrahim Shuaibu. That is the man who nurtured me till I retired from architecture into the game of politics. As you all know, I'm introduced as an architect. I'm a former architect, but not totally retired. Thank you very much, very important personalities here today. It's my pleasure to be here once again. And my sincere apology to the Vice Chancellor of the Taraba State University. I recognize your presence, and that is the reason why I do not want to start by protocol here. Permit me to still stand on the existing protocol, as I earlier said. It gladdens my heart to be here with you today, very, very sincerely, and I will apologize first for coming late. These are due to certain engagements that we're just trying to juggle together. But the way I'm seeing everyone here, I know we are very happy to all be seated here where we are recognizing people who have contributed in no little way to the development of our society, the country at large. You know, one thing about recognition, I always say that it is good for us to be recognized while we are still alive, that we are not here to receive posthumous awards. When we are doing it and we are being recognized at the moment, it doesn't do any other thing but to ginger us to do more. For me, with the caliber of people I've seen here today, I personally have to do more so that I can qualify for this award very, very soon. My own brother Jaye, thank you very much. He actually pressed it on me since yesterday that I needed to be here. So despite whatever I will be doing, I had to just excuse myself to come join you today. Once again, thank you all for bearing with me, for understanding with me that I came late for the occasion. I will sit down.
Honorable Architect Salman, so please come forward and take this pin and give it to me as a messenger to him. Please come forward.
House of Reps member of the year. On behalf of the Exposure Media team, I present this to Honorable Keke Abeju. Thank you.
Tenth Assembly, the still the chairman. On this note, I still this opportunity, since the man who will deliver it, his office is right by my side here. That is Honorable Gaddafi. Gaddafi, I hereby present this to you, so that for onward, you're no longer here representing the I'm not the one representing the So here now, we take it to Oga, deliver it to him, the award I graciously received on his behalf. Thank you very much.
You need to say something on his behalf.
Honorable Leke Abijide is very deserving of this award. And by the tradition of the house, it is true, I can stand here and receive this award on his behalf. But you notice in the house, we are never introduced. We do what is called self-introduction. There's every tendency, it may not be in our good interest for me to commit him here. So if I commit him here, it may even undermine the expectation, his own expectation, not even the expectation of the house. On this note, we've taken this award. One thing I'm going to assure you here, even for the mood of the nation. If I commit, it may not even be too good for us. But I can assure you, I will deliver your message this afternoon. And the number of guys is not for one thing. When he supports, the alert has been described before. He gives correct alert. And I assure you that one very, very soon. It will be done very promptly. In fact, the whole alert may come before my alert. So therefore, thank you very much.
Awodi to please come Mr. Joseph Adebola. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Duly observed. Not until this morning, Doctor wanted to be here, but unfortunately, he was nominated to represent his own institution. So he told me to express his regret for not being able to be here, that he will remain eternally grateful for this award and that he valued this award so much. So on behalf of Doctor, we are very grateful for this award and we thank the management of Exposure for this great award. Thank you very much. And on behalf of Doctor, I'm going to take this award to Doctor, and I'll also tell him what follows, and I'm sure Doctor will contact you as soon as possible. Thank you so much.
Next is our own chairman, Honorable Barrister Zacchaeus Darren Michael. Please, the representative should please come forward to receive the award and give the necessary support. Thank you, sir.
Wow. This looks very special. Is it because it's our chairman? This award is presented to Honorable Barrister Zacchaeus Darren Michael as the overall best Kogi State Executive Chairman of the year 2024. On behalf of Exposure Media, I have the privilege of presenting this to you. Thank you. All right, sir.
First of all, I want to appreciate the organizer, the publisher, Mr. Gabriel Olayemi, and the co-organizer of this event. Secondly, I want to play on behalf of the chairman. I won't be able to attend this event due to a very important state assignment. I appreciate you for finding the chairman worthy of this prestigious award. We appreciate you. God bless you. We hereby dedicate this award to the good people of Kababilo local government. On behalf of the chairman, I want to pledge 100,000 naira.
Well, I would say that's too small to come from the chairman. Yes, so you have to tell the chairman that you should do more. Thank you. Award is presented to Dr. Muyi Aina as the most resourceful and overall best executive of the year 2024. On behalf of the Exposure Media, I hereby present this to Dr. Muyi.
Lead me to my destiny. Thank you very much, everyone. Good afternoon. Standing on existing protocols, I'd like to say a very big thank you from Dr. Miyu Aino, who unfortunately couldn't be here. He sends his sincere apologies. At MPHCD, what we do is producing health and ensuring that all citizens in Nigeria are safe and sound. The media plays a very critical role in that, just understanding that one of the major challenges is the mistrust in the health system. So we look forward to good collaborations with the media, especially the exposure. Unfortunately, I cannot make any commitments on this behalf here right now, but I will get back to Mr. Gabriel on these communications. Thank you very much, everyone.
What you are doing, so we appreciate that.
Registrar, CEO, PSIN. Can we have the representative of the...
This award is presented to Dr. Abdul Ganiu Obatoibu as the most resourceful and best CEO of the year 2024. On behalf of the Exposure Media outfit, I have the honor and privilege to present this.
Thank the organizers of this program who have considered him worthy of this recognition. Public Service Institute of Nigeria is a foremost training institution in sub-Saharan Africa. What we do is to build on the capacity of the public servants. Your visit to the place will give you an inspiration and insights into how to have incorruptible public servants, citizen-centered public servants. And that is what we do. I want to say on his behalf that this award is a pointer to the fact that when you are recognized, they are asking for more from you. And that is what he will continue to do. Thank you very much for speaking as one would expect. I cannot do that here. But by the time I tell you, I describe what happened here today to him, he will definitely speak louder.
Engineer Oleola Nigerian overall best community and human builder of the year 2024. On behalf of the Exposure Media team, I have a singular honor to present this to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your endeavors. Thank you, and bless you all.
While the photographs Eniola, the Vice Chancellor, Kogi State University.
Eniola, designer and architect of Kogi State University, Kaba, 2024. On behalf of the Exposure magazine, I have a singular honor to present this to you. And I must confess that this is a well-deserved award. I want to wish you very, very best and more to come in Jesus' name. Amen.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count.
Speak. Thank you for that. Position is still properly. You should not carry my name. You should carry the name, and I'm calling the name of you. You should carry it. Another one. First, the name should go to Dr. Yaya, who will actually be the one that asked that university put here. then Governor Ododo, who has continued Avenue stopped, and then the good students of Kogi State University Kabatas gave us a good name by behaving well, and then the people that these men and women that stand behind the staff of Kogi State University Kabatas. So what I'm saying is that this should just carry Kogi State University Kabatas, university that's here to do great things. When we're a university that, I don't know how that person decided to be our name, we are Oliver Twist. It's our university that's Oliver Twist. And that's why when we are exposed us, we are getting what you don't get. So that we will not get everything. The university will get it to support it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Personally, also support it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof. That was very good. Well, Dr. Eriko, I've known you, a gentleman. I can see your people were getting agitated that they should call your name for your name, but you are a gentleman, so it doesn't really bother you. Dr. Eriko Joseph Ame, Best Overall Security Consultant of the Year. You know, Ame and I, we have something in common. I'm a security consultant too. So, but you have gotten the best. So, that is good. Congratulations. On behalf of the Exposure Media team, I hereby present this to you.
The best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions.
Social media is a brother. I met him sometimes in Kaba many years ago when I was walking around to be the governor of Kogi State. And since then we have been together as brothers. This award is an award from the state that has really eaten into my heart of appreciation. I've won a lot of awards, national and international awards from the US, from Germany, from Canada, and from South Africa as the best security consultant in my various field of play. I've won a national award, Senate Committee on Police Affairs, as the best CEO of the year, and that was sometime year 2015, when Buhari came on board. I staged a national seminar across Nigeria, and we made a lot of way. From there, I got this award. Since then, I've got a lot of awards. In my office, there's numerous awards, but this is more appreciated because of the fact that it's coming from my state. This award, therefore, dedicated to my governor, the working governor, salary-paying governor, the governor that knows and feels the impulse of the people, a security consultant governor. My governor knows everything about what insecurity is in the state, and he came immediately and started solving the problems. Today, the issue of insecurity has been nullified. In the state, we are secure. And you know, a place where there is security, there is peace. Where there is peace of mind, there is what? There is prosperity. In Kogi State, we are enjoying prosperity today because we have a prosperity governor. Therefore, I dedicate this award to my governor and his team, the Accountant General, the party state chairman, the Auditor General, and all other team They have really impressed me so much in all ramifications of Kogi needs. And they have met all our needs and continue to meet it. Exposure newspaper, you have done so well. I thank you for all that you are doing for us in Kogi State. Exposure media has exposed all of us. And so nothing is hidden about any of us. He writes about everything. But things, good things about people. And real things is not hiding and is not blackmailing anybody. So my brother, you have done well. This afternoon, I support you with the sum of 1 million naira.
Thank you so much.
I told us earlier, Dr. Assistant to Kogi State Governor, please come forward. Dr. James Baba will be taking this award and will be receiving support from his friends, Honorable Umar Yaya, member, Kogi State House of Assembly. I'm sure you can make it.
Honorable, so we'd just like you to, before the big masquerade says its own, you just tell us what you are supporting. Just announce it. Chicken, I start from you.
My name is Tupido, the House of Assembly member representing the Kogi State constituency, where we have like you introduced us, we are friends of the beneficiary. So what we are going to be contributing is on behalf of all of us. So sum of 200,000.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now to the Honorable Yahaya, overall best member of Kogi State House of Assembly of the year 2024. On behalf of the Exposure Media team, I have the singular honor to present this award to you. Congratulations. Thank
you, to be the best, number one and nothing less. Long is to stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up. Stand up for the champions, stand up.
Chairman of this great occasion, the publisher of Exposures Media, elders, leaders, come here with me, my honorable colleagues, member representing the good people of Ajakuta constituency, Honorable Abu, I really want to appreciate you for coming with me. For my colleague, the Major, representing the good people of Igalamela, Odolu constituency is also here. And of course, I want to use this medium to especially appreciate my wife for her understanding, for her support, and all she has been doing for me. Of course, I say in every successful man, there must be a woman behind Princess Amina Yahaya Agao. Thank you so much. All the SSA to His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Kudo, my brothers from Amala to District General, I really appreciate all of you for your support to come with me to receive this award. In fact, I would say maybe probably someone or one of the awardee or recipients have spoke about this excellent. I would say that would make me to be proud, because for the past 4 days I've been in my constituency. I just received His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Kudo government for the 3rd time as he assumed office to crisis area where we've been having issue of tax by suspected money henchmen. Just the day before yesterday, I joined the local government chairman and other stakeholders in my local government to receive His Excellency to inaugurate the forward operation base in Bagana. I want to appreciate him because, to me, he's one of the best governors in the history of Kogi State. Because within a short time, he has been able to pay salary 100%. It has usually been percentage. And at the same time, he's not just paying the salary, he pays promptly. And as I speak to you, he's one of the governors, or the first rather, to pay beyond the federal government minimum wage. He paid 72,500 there, and he paid. It has been implemented. He's someone who so much loved my constituency, Omala, where I represent. As I've earlier mentioned, he visited my local government 3 times, even more than the local government where he hailed from in Okene. I'm really, really grateful to him on behalf of all the good people of Omala that gave me the money to represent them in the Kogi State House of Assembly. As I speak, within a short time, at the same time, he is already handling the rehabilitation of Apijikolo Township Road, the forward operation base. He was the one who stood his ground by ensuring he made a special appeal to His Excellency Ahmed, the Tinubu, the President of Nigeria, to ensure the full deployment of security personnel to those crisis areas. I most sincerely thank you. For me, I wouldn't have much to say, even though I've said a lot. I want to dedicate this award to my wife and the good people of Omala local government for their support. Thank you. And before I sit down, of course, I'm a lawmaker. What we do, as you're aware, is just to make law for the good governance, for peace and order in the state, and of course, to oversee other financial activities of the executive arm through oversight functions. We don't have much. Also, in addition to the 200,000 donated by my colleagues,
it will be in addition.
I want to support this organization with the sum of 300,000 euros.
The bottom plate is usually the sweetest, and that is why I will invite for his own award Honorable Idris Oluwafemi. That will be done specially by my chairman on his own seat. Best reserve. Okay. You see why?
Group Force Oluwafemi Drufem. Overall Best Community and Human Builder of the year 2024. On behalf of the Exposure Media team, I have the honor to present this award to you. Congratulations.
Together for this. Thank you for the patience.
So I'm actually here to represent my own brother, Mr. Boss, and friend as well. So say a big thank you to the organizer of this program. Actually, I appreciate you so much that you recognize us. It's what we've been doing for quite some time. I will not get tired. We contribute to humanity as a pillar of supporting humanity and a development expert. People friendly, send sincere appreciation. It's unavoidably absent because it's not in the country right here. So send his greetings to everyone. And on his behalf, he said I should donate some of 200,000 to support you.
Thank you.
And I think whatever you are sharing, you should share one more round for these people here. Yes. So, on that note, this beautiful August event today, occasion, is hereby declared closed. And I think we'll share the grace, just like the pastor said. But I beg to differ with you, because when we started, you opened it with a prayer. No wonder you're a pastor. But I want to veto that, and my position as a chairman, I will invite a Muslim brother, Engineer Jato, to close this for us with a Muslim prayer. Thank you. I hope they're retired.
What would you say the intention or motive behind this awards nomination?
Well, in my opinion, is the media team has come together, to give the select individuals these awards because they believe that they have made some marks in their various fields. So, and I think it's worthy of commendation.
So what's your charge to them and Nigerians in general?
Well, my charge to them is to do more, that nothing is wasted, nothing is done in vain. Most especially if you are doing what is right, even if people are not watching, God is watching you, and God will cause you to be rewarded accordingly. That's my charge, that's my belief.
What can you say concerning the choice of the topic for today is concerning the youth?
Oh, concerning the youth, that is the icing on the cake. And that was why I said that you should talk to the Vice Chancellor. We've learned a lot of things today, and well, learning is a continuum. We continue to, and so many things that we probably didn't even know have been brought to fore. So the youth is our future, is our tomorrow. So it has to be a continuous exercise. Yes. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Engineer Bashir
Hello, video man.
The presentation.
Come on. Big presentation.
Okay.
Engineer Bashir Gegu is presented with the overall Best Kogi State Commissioner of the year 2024. On behalf of Exposure Media team, I have the honor of presenting. Congratulations. Thank you.
Make sure that you have entrepreneurial mindset. Let me give you
You are on.
I would like to know your name, sir, the full name, sir.
By name, I'm Alayemi Gabriel. Publisher of the Exposure Media. Yes.
How come about this awards tonight? What do you seek to achieve organizing?
Yes, as you can see yourself, it's an annual program. It's a yearly program that we do every year. Just to appreciate God for our existence, to appreciate God that the strength He has been able to give to us to serve Nigerians and Nigeria better, to serve humanity through our medium. Through our media outfit, we have been able to serve Nigeria better. It's a feat we have long sustained, and to the God we are still sustaining it. And then number two, anytime we are doing a program of this magnitude, we roll out, set up an award committee, award organizing committee, a team of experts to help us to select those that have done well in their various field of endeavors for award of merit. It is not something we just sit down in our house, carry a biro and just start writing names, want to give award, want to give no. They are not sold, no bought award. They are merited, they are award of in fact. You will see that most of them, 80% of the awardees today, we don't know them. Even as a publisher, I don't know them. They will just contact them, they will tell us this is a person, and they have to convince us why they should be given an award. Why are we giving an award? Why are we going to honor them? What have they done for humanity? What have they done for Nigeria? So they will convince us. And that's why we got to this level. So realize it's a national program, and to the glory of God, we are able to identify those that have done well, and that is what you can see today.
What's your advice? Tell us more about this Exposure newspaper, when it came about.
Yeah, it came about year 2013. So precisely October 2013, that was the first publication. October 2013, and since that time, we came out every fortnight. We have the newspaper, we have the magazine, and we have online. And to the blog, we have numerous supporters. To the blog, we are doing our best in serving humanity, just to contribute our own quota to the development of the nation. We want to be part of the sources of the nation. We are not. We are doing more of the investigative. You realize I mentioned it in my speech that we do that. I urge and appeal to other colleagues of us outside there to do more of investigative and to just publish something that will cite the people against the government or giving the false reportage. We should do more of investigative in doing our job. By doing that, we will definitely Nigeria will be a better place for all of us.
So, and to the awardees now, what do you expect to see?
For them to do more. Anytime somebody said, sister, brother, Mr. Daddy, you've done something, we want to honor you, they're only asking to do more. That's why if you are doing 50 before, it is expected of you to start doing 100. If you are on 100 or 150, it's expected to go for 200 or 300. That's respectively. So anytime that anybody wants to honor you or they call you that they want to honor you, they only tell you, please do more. And then it's also a message to others. You see, there are a lot of people in the position of authority. I've seen people that, even at the cost of organizing this thing, about two persons call me, though I won't mention their name, that are we not due to be honored too? We are doing our own best. I said, no, you don't do that. If you call me and say I should come and give you an award, that means it's a sold award or bought award in that anywhere, anyhow it comes to you. Because